And he's just walked up to me, come off the tee at his tee shot, lays it down the lap, made a beeline for me into the crowd and gone.
Were you like, oh God, no.
You can shove your lub. So, you can shove your lab putter up your mate.
So what was his take on the lab then? Because it's Swiftly went out of the bag. He's won in Singapore. He's won it swiftly, but I'm sure it was quite swiftly. What are his just general thoughts on it? And because his ear to the ground with other tour players.
So, and I take this on board, and you can't not, because this guy's talking to the best players in the world, and it makes sense what he's saying. He's felt that a lot of what he felt and the guys that he speaks to on tour about this putting is between 0 and 10 feet, astonishing, like almost bulletproof. You know, he feels like the face not wanting to get away from square is helping him hit the start lines, as I'm talking about, and trying to say it will do for people. But a lot of the guys on tour have said to him they struggle a bit more on the longer putts in terms of feel. So because the toe isn't moving around, you maybe not getting the awareness of where the head or the face is so much through the stroke, they're losing, or they felt it's a little trickier to gauge distance from longer distances because maybe some of the awareness of the face and the pace of what's going on is disappearing. So that's not something I've experienced, truth be told. It was feedback I'd not heard before, and it was interesting to hear why he'd come out of it and why some of the other guys on tour have felt the same way. But sometimes in golf, there's no perfect solution. So sometimes you've got to sacrifice something to gain elsewhere. And if you think you're going to gain more strokes as a net product by being more bulletproof between 0 and 10 feet than you are with your feel and judgment from 30, 40, 50 feet. And what does it matter if you can't feel the pace? Because if you're bulletproof from inside 10 feet, well, you've only got to get it inside 10 feet anyway. So that doesn't make any difference, does it?
Good point. How are your shares in lab doing?
Very well. Yeah, really popping up.
Good.